Hello, people of the internet. How is it going, everyone? I got the vaccine. I got the Astrazeneca vaccine, and just wanted to give you a quick overview of how it went down and how it is to get the vaccine in Germany. So first of all, I got really lucky actually just to get a vaccine. I mean, personal doctor from around the corner can now order vaccines in Germany on bulk, and then they can freely assign persons to get that vaccine too. So you can make an appointment with them, and hopefully, if you're lucky, they will have enough to get you your appointment because they have a waiting list going on, and then you get there and get that vaccine. So far, so good, no problem. You do need, however, your insurance ID card, which is mandatory in Germany to have one. You need this thing, which is basically your vaccine pass, where all the time or always when you get a vaccine, you need this to basically update it. If you want to go to a foreign country, visit Indonesia, whatever, best to get those vaccines in. And yeah, you do need one of those, or you will get a certificate paper that you have gotten your first, and afterwards your second vaccine, and probably afterwards that you're fully vaccinated. Then you'll have to sign paperwork that basically says, yeah, you've read about the side effects, you do not have any maybe blood clotting issues, you do not take meds on a regular basis, and if you do, what meds do they counter interact whatsoever. You're just signing a little contract that, yeah, you've read about everything that could happen to you. Your doctor has informed you about what could happen as a side effect if you take the vaccine, and yeah, you're well aware of that. You could talk with them about that, and you're ready to go, and you give your approval of getting that syringe. So I had an appointment at Saturday, and I think it was 14:40. I was there at 14:30, and I thought, okay, everyone on the list has an appointment. Everyone. Boy, was I wrong. Yes, everyone had an appointment, but nope, we were not having the times at our appointment. We were waiting in a line. So I got there 14:30, and I waited for, I think, 1 hour, maybe 1.5 hours in line to finally get in and give out my paperwork, give out my vaccine pass and whatsoever, get called in, get that syringe, have a quick talk about if I'm really healthy whatsoever. Waited for 20 minutes again because they have to check in if, at least with AstraZeneca, I believe it's with most vaccines, that you don't have any immediate side effects, so that you're healthy, everything seems to be going fine, and you can go home because of the blood clotting issue that at least AstraZeneca has. So yeah, after that you get called out, yeah, you're fine, okay, and then you can leave. That's it. Okay, you first have to get on a list. You have to choose if you're picky with what vaccine you want to get. You will probably have to wait longer. If I wanted to get like BioNTech or Johnson & Johnson, I think it's not even available in Germany. You would have to wait a while, or be really lucky to just have a doctor that has that vaccine ready for you. Now, after the first vaccine, I have the second one in 4 weeks, which is shorter than is advised by the producer. It is advised to, I think, wait around 12 weeks I think, if I'm not mistaken, before you get the second shot, to have the maximum effect of security or the maximum safety you could get out of that vaccine. But more you know, we just want to get it through, okay? And the major risk falls apart after just getting the first shot, so you're good to go there. Side effects I had was fewer than I thought, gonna be honest. Astrazeneca is said to be not easy, with especially like statistics say that younger folks who get that vaccine have more side effects, or more not long term but short term side effects, like nausea, fever, pain in the limbs, feeling sleepy and tired, you name it, okay? I had those, basically all of those, but I expected it to be a bit more extreme, because I've heard that people were laying in bed for 1 or 2 days. And I've been out that evening after I got that vaccine, and yeah, I did felt it. That was a really awkward feeling. I kind of felt like I was high or getting sick on the point, and wasn't nice. Okay, I was getting really sleepy, and I'm glad I made it home. But it wasn't too bad, you know. It wasn't just like I couldn't do anything. I could move, I could do anything. It was just like a little punch, and not completely by myself. The next morning, truth be told, I slept until midday, I think. Could have gotten up, yeah, I could have, but I didn't feel like it, and I was feeling sleepy and I was feeling tired. So I figured I just stayed in bed, because why the fuck not? After that, was okay. And now I'm feeling fine again. I did some light workout today, which worked okay. I still feel my shoulders a bit, like the one where I got the syringe in. But I guess that's normal, and other than that, I'm just glad I finally have that shot. Okay, I'm just glad I finally got that shot. So, yeah, that's how it is, or how it went down in Germany. That being said, the major thing for me, what was a turn down, was first off the whole waiting game before finally being able to even get the vaccine. The whole what kind of person should get the vaccine first and what not, because there was a big scream out and shitstorm about that, because basically you had people with high body mass index, for example, that were considered to be at a higher risk of major health issues if they catch the coronavirus. So those people were prioritized to get that vaccine over normal people, and not to blame everyone, and you had to have a really high body mass index, but that caught people in the wrong side, you know, because they were feeling like those people are eating bad and are not watching out for their health, and now they're getting a better treatment than we are, which understandable. Personally, I think, what the fuck, just get it through. So I didn't really care, but understandable. So there were some issues going on in beforehand, and the set down was having to wait, even with an appointment, 1.5 hours, and was outside. We had to wait outside of the practice of their office, obviously because of security measurements due to COVID, and then having to wait outside in the cold in Germany, in rain. That was great. yeah, that was really great. I mean, the thing is, you can argue or talk down about that all you want. The best thing and the major thing is that you got that shot, you got that vaccine, okay? So I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, that was all so bad, this is so badly organized. I'm just glad I got that. I'm hoping everyone else gets that as soon as possible, and then we all get this through, so we can somehow manage to get back to a normal life. Even if it will still always be part of our life from now on, but at least to some degree get back to a normal life. Yeah, just wanted to give you a short overview of how that is in Germany from my perspective. So it was, and also I had this really weird pair of, I think, father and son right next to me in line, and they were always pushing. They were always like coming so close up to me. I was really uncomfortable. I nearly said something to them, or was about to just push one of them because that was really annoying. And I was always, I was standing with the normal distance to the next person in line, and then they just stood so close to me that we nearly touched a few times because they were standing so damn near next to me. And I stepped to the side a little bit closer to the other person, but not too close because there was like 2 meters in between. And they would immediately rush after me and stand right next to me again. And that made me feel really uncomfortable. And I gave them a few looks, didn't say anything. I wish I had. And I thought about kicking them. I'm gonna be honest. I hate those behaviors. Like, just keep your distance, dude. What the fuck? But anyway, other than that, yeah, that's basically how it went down. You need your insurance card ID, you need your vaccination pass, you need to sign a bit of paperwork, and you're good to go. So I'm thinking we are, as a country, rushing through this right now, which is a good thing. Yeah. Have a good weekend, or good week.